Good morning, this is Jesse Bland. I'm going to do something that actually would be illegal in the United States of America. In fact, in the United States of America, Jesus Christ would be possibly in prison for the things that he did. I've heard the news some about Senator John McCain having brain surgery or something like that. And we're going to do an analysis and possibly help him with a pendulum therapy. I don't have the news right here, but I think he had something like a 15% chance of survival. Those who have seen my videos on pendulum healing know that I use a number which is called energy age, which is a scale from 0 to 100 where we die at 100. And basically, if, for example, if I were to have a number 90, I'm basically 90% on my way to death. And this is a very good indicator of people's health. It's normal that it's very close to our calendar age. For example, if I were 50 and my energy age were 50, I would be considered more or less normal health. Okay. If we were higher than 50, then I would probably die at a younger age. I have more serious health problems, and we can analyze them and lots of times help with them. If I have a younger energy age, which I do, then that means my health is very good. My energy age is actually pretty low, usually in the 30s, even though I'm 61 years old. I do therapy on myself. So today we're going to analyze Senator John McCain. I have nothing strongly neither for nor against him. I don't know that much about him other than he's a senator. But it's been clearly in the news that he has a very low chance of survival. So we're going to test his chance of survival. Okay? And the way I do this, I connect first to Senator John McCain. I use a pendulum, which is actually broke. It had a glass that broke. It still works fine. We connect to him. When the pendulum stops, I have the connection. Okay? We're going to ask a multiple choice question. The pendulum goes side to side. We're going to ask Senator John McCain's energy age at this time. And I count by numbers in years. 10, 20, 30, until I see a response. See, it's responding some. 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. See, he's not 90 years old, but this is his energy age. He is above his calendar age in energy, which means he's closer to death than a normal person would be. 95, 96, 97, 98, 98.1, 2, 3, 4, 98.4. Now, when I think 98.5, or say it, either one, it's going to stop. 98.5. That means he's, and I think 98.4, it starts moving again. So he is basically, if you want to put it that way, 98.4% dead. Okay? Now, what is his life expectancy at this time? Well, to get that, I connect to his heart chakra, which is being shown right now. It's spinning in small circles. That's his heart chakra. And because his life expectancy is not very high, I'm going to count forward in months until it stops. And that would be his expected life expectancy right now before doing any therapy on him. It is not totally accurate. It is just an expectancy. So we'll count forward in months. It's the most likely time of death. 1 month, 2 months, 3, 4, 5. It's still spinning, but it's very close. 5.1, 5.2, 5.3, 5.4. 5.4, it stopped. 5.3 months is his most likely life expectancy. Okay? What are the chances, and this will be 1%, what are the chances that within 1 year John McCain will be dead? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 99.1, and it's going to stop at 99.2. So he has 0.9, that is 0.9% chance of being alive 1 year from now. Okay? That's what we're going to start with. Those who've seen my videos on pendulum healing will know the basic, many different things that I do to help people. And I'm going to do that now. I'm not going to record it because it would make a long video. But I'm going to do that. And when I'm done, then we're going to come back and do these same tests of his energy age and his life expectancy. And I can review how long it took to do the different therapies that I do, which you can see on other videos, including the one of Stephen Hawking is healed. Okay? So, let's see. I'm just going to start so you see the first movement of the pendulum. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to send, wait a minute, we'll check his chakras before we start. His first chakra. Okay, I'll just check the 7 main chakras, which are most people are familiar with. Here's his first chakra, which is basically bones, muscles, connection with the earth. It's weak, maybe a little bit erratic. Second chakra, also weak. Third chakra, a little stronger. That's basically emotions and probably the digestive system. Fourth chakra is his heart, which we saw a little while ago, but he doesn't have serious heart problems. He may have some, but not serious. His fifth chakra, which is pretty stopped, that's your respiratory system, throat, and expression. His sixth chakra, I'm going to let this spin up a little. This is his sixth chakra. That's the head. That's where his major problem is. This being backwards indicates the effect of the brain cancer that he has. Okay, see, this is strongly backwards. If this therapy works, and to have any chance of survival, we need to correct this sixth chakra so this is moving correctly. And his seventh chakra is also fairly positive. Okay, there are more, but we won't test them now. So that's what he starts out with. Especially his sixth chakra, which is his head chakra, is in very bad shape. We'll test that later. And for now, we're going to stop the video, so we can stop the video. Okay, that was actually a fairly quick therapy. It took about an hour. I'll just go over a little bit of what I did here. I checked the effect of past lives to take away the negative effect of past lives. 3 minutes and 10 seconds. With that, his sixth chakra that was turning backwards was just stopped rather than turning backwards. And his energy age, which was 99 points or whatever it was there, went down to 87.2. And then I took away negative connections. For that, the pendulum spun 4 minutes. And then, by then, his sixth chakra was actually spinning clockwise and correctly. And his energy age went down to 60.1. This energy age is not important for those who don't understand it, but I keep track of it. Then I took away 4 minutes of physical effects, and with that, all his chakras were, again, okay, a little bit stronger, and his energy age went down to 47.4. And I checked his life expectancy then, which had been 5 months and something. It had gone up to 47 months. It was just this 15 minutes or so of therapy. His life expectancy had went up to 47 months. Then I did what I call my healing energies, just different ones that I have seen information on, or if you want to say came up with. First I did the healing energy of the Creator. The pendulum spun for 2 minutes, and his energy age went down from the previous 47.4 to 30.6 years. Then the healing energy of my hands that I was showed during a hypnosis. It spun for 3 minutes, and his energy age went way down to 8.3 years. Then with tachyonic energy, which is one of the healing energies that Jesus used, it spun for 1 minute and 15 seconds. His energy age went down to 4.7 years. Then with Kundalini energy, it spun for 1 minute. His energy age went down to 1.8. With magnetic energy, it spun for 1.5 minutes. It went down to negative 2.9 years. I didn't know what would happen when I reached zero. It just goes to negative numbers. It's happened over the last few months. I've had those experiences. And then I sent the healing energy of plants, which was pretty important also. It spun for 2 minutes, and his energy age went down to negative 10.5 years. So when I checked his chakras then, they were spinning, and all of them spinning correctly in about 2-inch circles. I sent to empower his chakras, which is something I was also taught in a hypnosis, and it spun for 1 minute, and they were in 4-inch circles. So now I'm going to show his 7 chakras, and we'll do just a tiny bit more. Okay, here's his first chakra, and we'll give it time to spin up. Let's see if I can put my fingers here. And it's basically 4-inch circles. It's double what it was. This was 4-inch circles. These were all the chakras were spinning. Only the 6th one was backwards. But here's the first one. The second one, they're going to be all the same. The third one, See how nice and strong they are? The fourth, the fifth, and here's his sixth chakra, which is his head chakra, which is the one that was spinning backwards because of the cancer. It now is spinning correctly. This is the sixth chakra that was the bad one. And the seventh. And there's other ones, but I won't test them now. Okay. The only thing left to do here then is to, as I said, his energy age ended up at negative 10.5 years. I'm going to show you that. His energy age right now, negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, negative 10.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and if I think negative 10.6, it stops. See, it stops at negative 10.6. If I think negative 10.5, it starts spinning again. So his energy age is negative 10.5. Okay. Now I'm going to send to optimize that energy age to make it what is best for him at this point. And it's actually going to go up. And I know what it's going to go up to because I've had the experience. But he'll spin for a little while here. Okay. As soon as this stops, then we'll check the energy age again and we'll check his life expectancy and see how this has changed. Remember, it was 5 months and something before. This shouldn't take very long because it doesn't have to move a lot. This is moving his energy age up. It's going to be a positive number, and you'll see what it is. I already know. This is a level for deep healing of, if you want to say, serious internal problems, basically. Okay, it's going to stop here in a minute. It was at negative 10.5. His energy age right now, 0.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, 2.4. His energy age that was almost getting close to 100 is now at 2.4. If I think 2.5, it's going to stop at 2.4 years. Now, how long is he likely to stay at this level for deep healing in days? 1, 5, 10, 15, 20, it's moving some, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and it'll stop at 53. Roughly 52 days he should be at that deep healing level. And then he should be pretty well, hopefully on his way to pretty good recovery. Okay, let's connect to his heart chakra now. Remember, it was weak but spinning. Now it's going to be strong but spinning. His heart chakra. And let's go forward in months and see when it stops, which will give us his new life expectancy. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50 months, 55, 60, that's 5 years, 6 years, 7 years, 7.1, 0.2, 7.3. His new life expectancy is 7.2 years, which was probably about what the life expectancy would have had if it weren't for the cancer, 7.2 years. So what are the chances that he will be dead within a year? Dead, let's say dead from cancer, okay? From this disease that he says. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5, 0.6, 0.7, 0.8 of 1%, 0.9, 1, 1.1. 1% chance. In other words, he has a 99% chance of recovering from his cancer, and his likely life expectancy is at 7 point whatever years it came out. That can vary, of course. That's just an expectancy. So that is the healing of Senator John McCain. Now, why did I do this? Well, why did Jesus heal people? Besides being something good to do, it also made people believe in him and believe in the things that he said and the other things that he came to teach us, which was not only healing. So for the same reason I'm doing this, I normally would not go out of my way to heal John McCain. Nothing for nor against him personally. But this is to show and to bring attention to the fact that we are in special times on the earth. If I, who was a more or less normal person, I thought, can do these kinds of things, many other people can too. In fact, the pendulum tells me that there are about 15,000 people on the earth that can do this. And I ask people to start seeing if you are some of them. And these are special times we're in. The healing of John McCain may be just an indicator that people can help believe it. Okay? So thank you very much for your attention. I'll put any additional comments below.